Coca-Cola has these special bottles that can turn their wrapper into a ribbon. This company developed a fabric that has the ability to repair itself.
NCT is a fabric that can self-heal small holes and punctures to the fabric. NCT is a lightweight, water-resistant nylon ripstop with resealing and repairing capabilities. Naturally, nylon ripstop is extremely durable due to its endlessly repeating chains of building blocks that are woven into the crisscross pattern. When the already durable nylon is punctured, the nylon threads aren't actually broken. They're just pushed apart.
These guys wanted to see how accurate they could be while using their wingsuit. This is what it sounds like to beatbox using helium. And this is what it sounds like when you inhale sulfur hexafluoride. These are scallops, and this is what they look like when they swim around. This is what it looks like when planes come in for a landing and there's a thunderstorm nearby. When the storm covers the airport, the planes scatter around like little ants.
Because he knows he can fight this. See him chasing?
This guy lives on a busy road and got tired of people stealing his packages all the time. He set up a fake package that makes a small explosive sound to scare people that try to steal it. This company made a device that's supposed to work out your face. They claim that using this product will tighten your facial muscles and remove wrinkles.
両側のウェイトを利用してパーを揺らすだけがパオ運動なんです。パオ運動は1回30秒を1日2回、つまりたった30秒からの簡単トレーニングだから毎日楽しく続けられるんです。
This person bought a $55 bicycle lock and wanted to see how strong it was. Here's what a baby shark looks like while it grows in an egg sac.
This is extremely rare to actually see one of these egg cases with the shark inside.
Last year, the United States forced Volkswagen to recall over 350,000 cars because of cheating on emissions tests. As a result, there are lots throughout the United States with Volkswagen cars sitting idle. Almost every single car will eventually be crushed and recycled. The amount of detail that went into making this painting is pretty incredible. This might look cute, but this baby will probably take over the world sometime soon. This is the first public road to be made entirely from plastic. Instead of sending plastic waste to a landfill, this company decided to put this trash to a better use.
Are developing a new kind of road. It's a road that has many advantages over existing products and that contributes to solving some important global problems.
This road is much easier to build as they can simply be placed together like Legos. A plastic road can also last up to 3 times longer than a regular asphalt road. These are Tibetan monks, and they spend days or sometimes weeks making a beautiful sand mandala. They carefully place each grain of sand in just the right spot. And once they're finally done, they destroy it. They destroy the artwork as a way to teach to never be emotionally attached to anyone or anything. It really doesn't matter how much time and effort you devote to something, because eventually everything will be destroyed. This is what it's like to go kayaking in Norway. I was in a public bathroom and I saw something that I'd never seen before. So after you wash your hands, you don't have to touch the door. This is called linear friction welding. It's a way to weld pieces of metal by pushing and rubbing them together.
Linear friction welding is ideal for joining blades to discs in turbine manufacture. They're called blisks. And these are some images of welds made on the new Linfrick machine here at Abington.
This person somehow managed to create a fire vortex inside of a bubble.
Hunter, are you hungry?
Don't let yourself be convinced to do something that you know is bad, and then finally share something.
A few weeks ago, there was a massive earthquake in Alaska. Nobody in the school was injured, but there was still an incredible amount of damage. This company made a machine that lets you customize the foam in your drink. You can use pretty much any picture in the world and place it right on top of your coffee or beer. In case you didn't know, this is how astronauts sleep in space.
You might think it's uncomfortable not having a mattress and a pillow, but without gravity, of course, you don't need anything to hold you up. You can just completely relax.
These people made a robot that knows how to ice skate and swim underwater. Hula hoop dancers sometimes edit their videos to look incredibly trippy. This is Mayor Max, and he's the official mayor of a city in California. Fewer than 4,000 people live in this town, which means it's too small for human politicians to hold office. Mayor Max II is currently mayor for life and loves greeting local residents.
A typical day is where we go downtown and we park at different locations and we have the dogs on display from their mayor-mobiles.
This helicopter pilot is filming a high-speed chase for an upcoming movie. This spray has the ability to form a solid, flexible bond to keep the stack of blocks together. Even when the blocks start to break, the wall remains strong and sturdy. If you love petting animals, then being a wildlife photographer is not the job for you. Many photographers have to show restraint as they're not allowed to interact with the animals they photograph. It's important for wild animals to never view humans as a source of affection, food, or shelter. I found an artist that likes to skydive and paint at the same time.
Wait. Okay, get it. Get it. Get it!
This is what it looks like when you put ferrofluid on a magnetized metal screw.
Just because they look so weird. Under normal conditions, it just looks like an oily liquid, but when it's exposed to a magnetic field, it forms these spikes.
This is what it looks like when two eels get in a fight. This company made a bench that makes it easier to make friends with strangers. This person was raised by his stepfather ever since he was 3 years old. At 19 years old, he asked his dad to officially adopt him.
What? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Are you kidding me?
This lizard has the ability to create its own air bubble to breathe underwater. The bubble moves up and down because the lizard is recycling its oxygen supply. This gives the lizards an ability to hold their breath for over 16 minutes long. This person found a dead squid washed up on the beach and gave us a close look of its skin. This person was driving around in California when they saw a meteor fall right out of the sky. Here's what the mountains of Iceland look like. This is a single-cell organism, and it's about to die. When it dies, it doesn't stop moving, but instead falls apart into little pieces. This is Wilfred the cat. There's absolutely nothing wrong with him, he's just a little ugly. few days ago, there was a mysterious blue light flashing over New York City. People thought it was aliens, but it was actually a small explosion at a power plant. These students in Japan made robots that can precisely flip water bottles. This company made a phone case that can save In case you didn't know, greyhounds like to chatter their teeth when they're excited. Can you spot all the birds in this video? This family recently lost their mother, so they were surprised when they opened the card and heard her voice.
Oh my gosh, that's not his voice, you can hear it.
So this iguana can probably kill your dog. This company created a club that allows disabled or elderly people to still play golf. The club has the ability to hit a golf ball over 200 yards. These people went on a hot air balloon to show off their ball juggling skills. This is what an astronaut sees when they have to do repairs on the International Space Station. I went over to my friend's house and I found a very curious squirrel. NASA released data showing how ice in the Arctic Circle has disappeared over the years. The white ice is ice that is around all year long, and gray ice is ice that grows and shrinks depending on the season. This is what a heartbeat looks like inside of a living snake. This plane crashed near a small island in the Pacific Ocean. Luckily, the US Navy was there to help rescue people and get them out of the plane before it sank. This person jumped in a paramotor and got some incredible visuals of the pyramids in Egypt. These two dogs are best friends and got to see each other for the first time in a week. This police officer was about to cross over these railroad tracks when a train came out of nowhere. The warning barriers came down after the train already went through. This person received an incredibly realistic tattoo of Tupac. This person was caught on camera trying to steal a bike from a police station.